Hello everyone, I am back. I believe after a year. So, with another story again. So, let's get into it. It comes from Bonda Diaries again, from Queen of Delusions. He was never mine. It's from the subreddit Jagame Maya Batke Nimakaya. Heartbroken. This is something real that happened to me recently and that I am dealing with. It's not like my other stories, it's real and personal. A note from the OP. So the story goes, she was never meant to like him. It just happened. At first, he was just another person in the background, a face in the crowd. But then, slowly he became the one who she looked for. The hell? One whose words carried weight. Oh, sorry. I may have lost my touch. She lost whose. Oh. Sorry guys, I am not sure what this means. One whose words carried weight even when they weren't meant for her. The one who made the world feel a little warmer just by existing in it. So she did what she was never thought she could. She started reaching out, little by little, chipping away at the wall of hesitation. She popped the little bubble that had always kept her safe. A smile here, a small comment there, nothing much, but for her it was everything. And slowly he responded. It wasn't dramatic, it wasn't a grand connection, but it was something enough to make her heart race, enough to make her hope. And then one day he disappeared. I don't like where this is heading. At first, she thought it was temporary, but maybe he was busy. Maybe he needed space. Maybe. This word echoed in her mind until it lost all its meaning. Quick, quick, quick. My neighbors, she's shouting at her kids. So, any disturbance, please bear with me. So, maybe this word echoed in her mind until it lost all its meaning. She told herself, don't be foolish, not to overthink. But day passed and the silence stretched into something unbearable. She searched for signs of him in familiar places, half expecting him to reappear, to act like nothing had changed. But he never did. OP, I'll tell you, is it a one-side love? Because I've been there. And it's always like that. And they appear at times you least expect them to come back. So let's see where this is heading. She didn't blame him. He had his own life, his own struggles. She wished wherever he was, whatever he was facing, that he was okay. That he had found peace. That life was king to him, or life was kind to him in ways she would never get to witness. But she also wished selfishly, desperately, that he had stayed just a little longer. Long enough for her to tell him how much she cared about him. Long enough for her to not be left wondering. She never got to tell him how she felt, and that was the part that hurt the most. Not just that he was gone, not just that he had disappeared without a word, but that she had been so close. She would have never known how he might have reacted, whether he would have smiled or looked away awkwardly or told her he felt the same. She would have never known. That was the cruelest part. Because now her feelings had nowhere to go. They remained lingering in the spaces he used to occupy, haunting the moments she had once shared with him. If he had just stayed a little longer, if she had just spoken a little sooner, If that was all that was left. She had cared for him. She had wanted him to know, and now he never would. TLDR, there was this guy that I really, really, really liked. It took me literally months to pluck up the courage to talk to him. I was going to tell him, but then suddenly he disappeared. He, me, and I don't know if he'll ever. Oh, he may, and I don't know if he'll ever be back. But I'm just sad right now. I thought writing in third person might help me process my emotions. It's especially hard because I don't have closure and I'm mad at myself for not talking to him sooner. If you read this TLDR first, do read the text if you want. I've expressed my feelings like him. I read the whole thing, OP. Let's just accept and give OP space that it is sad. It is sad. That's the story of every one-sided love, I would say. Because from a personal experience, I am somebody who was after this guy for a year, and one-sided love never ends well. I'll be honest about that. These movies, they romanticized one-sided love, Allu Arjun movies, I would say, experience. But one-sided love is not good at all. It's not what people romanticize it to be. It's the worst thing, and I understand where OP is coming from, because like she was never able to express herself to him, and that's why people say that, you know, whenever you have a chance, you just do it. Don't regret it later on. Only the people who go through it would understand how it would feel to never have a chance to explain, or never have a chance to express what they felt. And it's a sad story, but OP, I hope you have some kind of closure. But we have an update. Let's see some relevant comments and then get into the update. And secret, the update is, let's keep the update aside. The thing is that it's wobbly because I'm sitting on my bed. Literally, I'm sitting on my bed. So I hope the whole warp thing that's going on when I'm moving and talking, I hope you can understand that too. The neighbors have calmed down, but the bed hasn't. And I haven't. I'm a very expressive person. You can see from the gestures that I am a very expressive person. So let's read some relevant comments. I believe OP has some history, because first comment, the top comment again, all I did was see the username and I searched for TLDR. Later I read the first two lines, and how did he go MIA? I'm not sure MIA means. Maybe my social media game and Reddit game is a little slow. I'll look it up and put it on the screen afterwards. MIA all of a sudden, no contact at all. OP replies, all I did was see the username. Lol, I can't blame you. That's why I said it was real in the starting. She replied to, how did he go MIA all of a sudden, no contact at all. OP replied, I don't know how to say this without divulging too much info. But like, let's just say we worked in the same organization and he resigned. But it was quite unexpected for everyone. But it was like, I knew he was going to leave eventually, but it came sooner. And now he's not interested in keeping the bond further. Another Redditor commented. He replies, "Akkada bond em avledu. I only spoke to him casually. We were more like acquaintances." I don't think I was that important for him in his life for him to let me know. I only had recently started speaking to him after letting go of my inhibitions. But before I could get close enough and probably tell my feelings, he left. That is my bada here. Probably could ask around for his contact details, but yeah, I'm too scared for that. Also, it might come off stalkerish, and he's going through his own stuff, so I don't want to bother him. Makes sense. Makes sense. Like, I understand you couldn't make your move, but it would be stalkerish if you're like getting his contact information and calling him now after he quit the job. I was thinking you are in a college or something like uni, is what I thought. But employee, it's something, yeah, it is stalkerish, I would say. And another Redditor says, LMO, can't relate more. Maybe this happens way often than we know. Maybe because I went through this as like it's good it happened, but not as an employee. No, I can't relate, but people can relate. In that scenario, it happens more often than we know. Oh, another editor says, ah, got it. So there would at least be a chance if you spoke to him earlier. You could probably try sending him an invite on LinkedIn and try. Good stalkers. I know a stalker when I know, like when I see one. Little secret. I still stalk people from school, who I spoke to maybe twice. It's stalkerish, but I'm not a stalker, I swear. And OP replies, that's an awesome idea. Thank you. Unfortunately, he's not on LinkedIn. So he's one of those guys. Understood. Another guy, like another Redditor, from the name, it looks like a guy. Why did you like him? What was so special? OP replies, honestly, this question is too hard to answer in a few lines, but I'll try. Well, at first, it was his work ethic that caught my attention. After that, I started noticing him everywhere. I liked the way he interacted with people and the way he made everyone feel seen, like he actually cared. He was an empathetic person, basically. He was really smart too. A true erudite, oh, a true erudite, which made me more attracted to him. What really drew me in was that I felt like I could relate to him a lot. Aren't we all like that? We just like a version of ourselves in a different gender. Same gender also works, but happens more often than we know. And it felt like we were on the same wavelength, and I never felt like that with anyone else until now. Of course, he wasn't perfect, but maybe I romanticized him a little too much in my head. But he was special to me. The Redditor who commented replies, nah, you sound really genuine. One thing, OP, is that, yeah, we all romanticize when we are in love. Maybe crush, love, we just know, like, we just idealize them to be this perfect version. So let's see what's the update is. He was never mine, part 2. No long story here. I posted this a few days ago about this guy that I really liked, but he suddenly disappeared. And I didn't have any way to contact him afterwards. Also, I didn't have the courage to. I understand, Ruby. I won't judge you. I won't judge you. This happened a month ago, and today I met him at a colleague's marriage. Sorry guys, my brother's alarm is ringing in the background. This happened a month ago, and today I met him at a colleague's marriage. He's getting married in May, guys. Oh, sorry, OP. Sorry you had to. It's a closure type of. I spent months wondering, missing, questioning, carrying around unsaid words, holding on to something that never even had the chance to exist. I don't even know how to describe what I feel. I feel numb, hollow, maybe a little mocked by the universe. I know there are worse things in life, and yes, I'm being dramatic, but right now it feels like someone poured salt on my wound. I am taking it light-hearted and everything, but OP, I understand. In a way, like, it's not a love per se, it's a one-side love that broke your heart. But this gives you an experience where you know the next time you like somebody, you there are two ways you can go. One, you stop liking anyone, like you stop developing a crush. And the second and the best one, where if you like somebody, you go tell them. This shy thing doesn't work out easily. It doesn't work out for anyone. So you can take it as like shutting off from the world, or you can say, I'll be out there. And I learned from my, not a mistake, but a mistake that happened because you were being introverted and because you were shy. That's something we can do. So I'll read two comments because it's already a long video. I know the pain of someone slipping away, only to blame ourselves for not putting enough effort. Stay strong, Queen. I hope this fuels you more to focus on your writing skills, where you excel more. Opie replies, thank you for your kind words. Haha, I hope one day he, not the guy in this incident, but my special someone, gets to read my work. Until then, I'll be writing. Way to go, Opie. Way to go. Another comment. Me username ki justice just maru. OP replies, I wonder when I'll stop. The commentator replies, who says you have to? Or rather, eventually, when your Delulu materializes, wouldn't you be a proud ambassador for the phrase Delulu is the only Solulu? Again, if your Delulu materializes, was it even Delulu to begin with? Isn't that concerning? It is. So that's it, guys. A lot of disturbances, and I don't know if the audio came out well or not, but see you in the next video. But sometime this year, hopefully,